What's going on, guys, girls? Rob here, and we have NFL picks week 3. We're going to have them coming up in just a minute. I'm going to give people just a couple of minutes to get into the room here in case, in case they are doing something right now, possibly, I don't know, working, doing other such stuff. So we'll go about a minute, and then we'll get some people together and see who would like to possibly make some picks this week. NFL last week, I went 12-3. 12-3. Week prior to that, I went 5-11. So just a little bit above 500 right now. So we will. Well, actually, I went 13-3. Let's say 12-4. I went 12-4, and because I missed Monday night, that's right. 12-4, and I went 5-11. So I'm just one game above 500 right now. So 5-11, 12-4. That equals to 17-15. Actually, I guess if I would have lost one more, I would be 500 now. So yeah, that's good as you can do, get above 500. So last year I picked right at 70%. So let's see what we can do. We got NFL picks this week. We're going to start with tomorrow night's game, Dolphins at Jaguars. How about the owner of the Dolphins? I mean, the owner of the Jets, rather. It used to be Gase. Used to be the. We'll bring up the Jets when we get to them. The Dolphins and Jags. Dolphins 0-2, heading to Jacksonville. When you think of these two teams, you definitely think that the Dolphins are closer to winning than the Jags. But the Jags have put in 2 good performances so far. Minshew does not realize he is just an average quarterback. He doesn't realize it. He doesn't accept it. And that's what you got to be. If you're just a decent quarterback, you got to accept don't accept the fact that you're just decent. Go out there and try to be better. I like Jacksonville here. I like Jacksonville. So I'll take let's see. I'll take Jacksonville, and I will say, let's say 26-23, Jacksonville. All right, game 2 of the week, and it's first game on Sunday, 49ers at Giants. Saquon Barkley hurt, out for the year. 49ers have a list of injuries, out for the year. 49ers are a better team. 49ers are just a better team. Even if Garoppolo doesn't play, it's just going to be a lower scoring game. I'll say 21-17, 49ers. Washington football team against the Cleveland Browns in Cleveland. Well, we've seen 2 sides of Washington now. The game 1, week 1 against the Eagles, they sacked Carson Wentz 8 times, jumped all over his ass. They go out to Arizona. Kyler Murray, very, very mobile quarterback, runs circles around him, plus throws the ball everywhere in sight. They jump out such a lead. The Washington football team tries to make a little bit of a comeback, unable to do it. Baker Mayfield, is he more Kyler Murray, or is he more immobile like Carson Wentz? I'm going to say he's not as good as either one of them. And I really think Washington can come away with this with a win. It's going to be low scoring. I know it will be. I'm going to say 19-17. Washington wins this game. It'll be a nail biter, but I think they actually will jump on them early, and we'll see what they do there. Next, the Bengals, 0-2. They get the kid, and we'll see what happens there. The Eagles, we don't even know if their quarterback's going to play this week. Look, I'm going to be just as real as I can be about it. The Eagles are not a bad team. The Eagles are an 0-2 team that's in disarray. They're not bad, though. They're not a bad team. They're just in disarray. I think their coaching staff really doesn't have a grip on the team. Carson Wentz is not a terrible quarterback. I don't think he's a great quarterback, but he's not a terrible quarterback. And the Bengals just don't have a whole lot to help with Joe Burrow. I know I have a lot of Bengals fans out here. I'm sorry, though. I'm taking the Eagles to win this game. I think they win pretty handily, 31-20. Next, we got the Raiders at the Patriots. And the Raiders, sexy pick with a lot of folks right now. They really are. And they're getting some good offense from Derek Carr, but their defense is just not there. They're playing in Foxborough. And I'm telling you now, the coach there Belichick has a tendency of stretching the games out. I mean, shortening the games up a little bit, running the ball. I think they do it here. I think the Patriots win this ball game 27-16. I like your Patriots. Bears and Falcons. And the Falcons are playing for Dan Quinn's job this week. No doubt about it. Dan Quinn, they lose this week, I think he's gone. Or at least by week 4, if something doesn't happen, he's gone. The Bears are probably the worst 2-0 team out there. Their offense is stagnant at best, while the Falcons can throw the ball and run the football. They can get it around a lot on anybody. So who's going to solve who first? Are the Bears is the Bears offense or the Atlanta defense? Which one of them is going to hold? Because Atlanta's offense is going to score some on the Bears defense. Maybe not a lot, but I think they're going to be able to score enough. And the Bears defense, Bears offense is so bad, they may give up points themselves. Matt Ryan's too good to go 0-3 here. The Bears, I like to say, the worst 2-0 team out there. I'm not sold on them at all. 31-14, I'll take the Falcons this week. Next, we got the Rams at the Bills. These two teams are almost alike. Young quarterbacks, somewhat unproven, decent run game, and good defenses. Tit for tat. And they're playing in Buffalo. That's worth 2-3 points to me. I think Buffalo wins this game. I think it's going to be a really close game. I'll take the Bills 28-27. I think it's going to be a real close game. Next one, Bill O'Brien. I think nobody's even mentioned Bill O'Brien's name as being in trouble, but he's got to be. 0-2. He even said last year they thought the team was crumbling out from under him. They just don't seem like they're in sync with each other. Houston's not that bad a team. They really aren't. They're not that bad a team. I just think O'Brien with that quarterback just is not getting the job done. Steelers, you know what to expect from them. Very, very tough defense. Try to run the football, and, they'll give Ben his shots if he wants them. Having said that, I like his Steelers here. I really do. I like his Steelers in this ball game. I think they win 28-17 Steelers. Titans at the Vikings. This is another coach. He's fighting for his job. The Vikings coach has got to be fighting for his job this week. And if the Vikings do have a strength on defense, it's run defense. I'm out on a limb here. I really am. I'm going to take the Vikings to win this game. They're not going 0-3. I'm going to go 30-24. Next, we got the Panthers 0-2 against the Chargers 1-1. Chargers going back to Tyrod Taylor. Don't like that move at all. But Herbert has got to be kind of in the back of the mind of the coaching staff out there in L.A. right now. The Panthers got to travel. Teddy Bridgewater has not looked good. They're not showing a lot of confidence in him. They're trying to run. Plus, they've lost their running back for the year. It's just not going well for the Panthers. I like the Chargers here. This is a big spot for the Chargers. I think they come through pretty good too. 33-16. I like the Chargers. Next spot. 0-2 Jets against the 1-1 Colts. This is the one where the owner, Johnson, calls Adam Gase offensive genius? Offensive genius is Adam Gase. I don't know how he is, but he must be an offensive genius, maybe on the practice field. Because in the first two games this year, he's not shown any sense of offense at all, except being offensive to the people that like the Jets, that, totally offended by watching them play. Colts have a decent defense. I don't like their quarterback. Having said that, though, the Colts are at home. Jets don't travel the best. And then on top of that, their offense really stinks. Colts may have fun here. 38-20. I like the Colts. Next one. Wow. Cowboys and Seahawks. Wow. This is one I think it could be a dog fight. Both these teams want to run the football. But if they have to, definitely Russell Wilson can throw with the best of them. Dak, yeah, he threw for 450 yards, but he is not the quarterback that Wilson is. He's just not. The Cowboys' defense is still lacking a few things. Seattle's defense is lacking, especially up front on the defensive line. If the Cowboys can control Seattle's defensive line, they got a legit chance of going in Seattle and win. I just don't think they will. I like the Seahawks here. I think it's going to be a very close game. 27-24 Seahawks. All right, next game. We've got the Lions 0-2 against the Cardinals 2-0. Teams going totally different directions. The Lions, they're not getting any better. And the Cardinals, week by week, are getting better. Kyler Murray is playing really well. He's got a lot to prove. Plus, he's playing in a really tough division with the 49ers and the Seahawks and the Rams. You don't want to fall behind these teams. You don't want to go and have to play catch-up in week 9, 10, 11, 12. And the Cardinals are not going to have to here. They're gonna face the Lions straight up. They have the better offense. Right now, the better quarterback. Stafford, I've always liked Stafford, but he's just an indulgence. They need to get rid of him and send him somewhere else. Maybe he can rejuvenate his career. This one's going to be ugly. This one's going to be ugly. I'm going to say 38-10 Cardinals win this game in a total blowout. And let's see. The Buccaneers at the Broncos. Buccaneers 1-1. They won at home. They lost to the Saints. The Broncos, they're 0-2, and Drew Lock is out for the season. That's not a good sign right there. It's really not. Buccaneers have a pretty good defensive front too. I think they're going to really put pressure on this on the Broncos quarterback. I like the Bucs here. The Bucs are trying to get on their own, and the Broncos have a decent defense, so they're going to keep it pretty close. But I'm going to say 28-17, Buccaneers win this ball game. Next one is Sunday night. Sunday night. And we have the Packers and the Saints. Saints are 1-1, and the Packers are 2-0. Saints lose to the Raiders, which I think the Raiders are not as good a team as the Saints. So it's starting to tell me the Saints don't travel that well. But at home, they are as good a team as anybody at a home field. Aaron Rodgers has to come down to New Orleans. They're going to get beat. They're going to get beat. It's going to be a high-scoring game, 43-38. I'm going to pick the Saints to beat the Packers. Monday night. The game a lot of people's waiting to watch. And should be a good ball game. 2-0 Chiefs, 2-0 Ravens. Baltimore playing it, getting to play this one at home means a lot. Chiefs almost blew it last week, but they found a way to win. I think they was looking ahead at the Ravens, but they got one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL. The Ravens have a decent. He won the MVP last year, so you can't say he's not good. But I think when it comes down to it, if you need somebody to throw for 350 yards, it's Mahomes. It's not Jackson. He's very versatile. He can run the football when he has to, and they have a decent running attack. But he can air it out anytime you need him to. This is going to be a good ball game. It really will be. I think it's going to come down to the end of the fourth quarter. We're going to see how well the coach for the Chiefs can keep, time management. He's never been great with time management. Let's see if this one bites him in the butt. I don't think it will. I'm going to go 28-25 Chiefs in this game. I think it's going to be a good game, but I just think the Chiefs are the better team. I really do. So let's go back through all up and see. And make sure I've got all the games here. 7, 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 15, 16. I got 16 games, and this is what I've got. I got Jacksonville 26-23 over the Dolphins. I got the 49ers going to New York, going to beat the Giants 21-17. Washington football team, think they're going to travel better this week, 19-17 over the Browns. I've got the Eagles 31-20 at home, breaking their losing streak against the Bengals. I got the Patriots 27-16 over the Raiders. I got the Falcons winning their first game of the year, 31-14 over the Bears. I got the Bills winning 28-27, going to 3-0 as well. I got the Steelers going to 3-0, 28-17. Bills 28-27. Steelers 28-17 over the Texans. I got the Vikings winning their first game of the year over the Titans. That's going to be a good game, but it's in Minnesota, 30-24. I've got the Chargers. They're staying at home. They're going to be playing the Panthers. I got a blowout here, 33-16 for the Chargers. Jets and Colts, we got the Colts at home, another blowout, 38-20. The hapless Jets are in some trouble. Seahawks and Cowboys, Seahawks rather. Seahawks at home, I like them just by field goal, 27-24. Lions visiting the Cardinals. This could get ugly quick, 38-10, Cardinals. Buccaneers and Broncos, I think it's going to be a good game, but I think the Bucs spread it out right there at the end, 28-17. Packers and Saints, just too much Drew Brees here, 43-38, Saints. And finally on Monday night, Chiefs and Ravens, I'm going with Mahomes, 28-25. The Chiefs win this ball game. If you'd like to put down your scores, you can put them down right below here, okay? And I'll write them down. We'll keep them up. I'm 17-15 for 2 weeks, and I'm going to try. Hope I get better on that this week as well. Going to have a new baseball game coming up in just a few minutes as well. So stay tuned to your internet, because the channel is going to be opening back up in just a little bit for payoff pitch baseball. Okay, Padres versus the Phillies, game 62 on the season, game 3, the rubber match. Phillies won the first one, Padres won the second one. We'll see who wins this one. We'll see you in just a little bit. Thanks so much for checking out my channel. Subscribe, hit that like button, and thanks so much for supporting the channel. Thank you.